Hey yo, what is up guys? Your boy is back. I gotta fix that. With yet another video. And today we are talking about John Cena versus Rey Mysterio for the WWE Championship on Raw back in 2011. Now, I have a bit of a hot take about this match. I actually do feel like this is one of John Cena's best Raw matches in history. Probably, like, this one's very significant. It stands out to me a lot like the CM Punk and Shawn Michaels ones. Now, those two are easily the best, but this one just always stands out to me. I always remember this match. I always think back to it. Now, obviously, passing on Raw, we just had Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena, and I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. And yeah, so I figured, why don't we just do a trilogy of videos? We talk about a John Cena versus Rey, John versus Dom, and then John versus Eddie Guerrero. So let's talk about it. John Cena versus Rey Mysterio. This match was for the WWE Championship. The CM Punk had just ran away with it when his contract expired with the championship at Money in the Bank 2011. So then Vince McMahon has Rey Mysterio challenge The Miz for the vacant World Championship here on this night, and now they have a pretty good match earlier in the show. Rey Mysterio manages to pull off the win. The Miz had a hurt knee. Rey Mysterio took advantage and beat The Miz with the 619 and became a WWE champion. Really cool moment for Rey Mysterio. However, it was short-lived because Vince McMahon then announced that John Cena would challenge Rey Mysterio in the main event for the world title. And John Cena took advantage of the opportunity. Rey Mysterio wrestling his second match of the night. A little gassed, a little tired. But you know what? Like a true soldier, Rey Mysterio comes out to fight. And so Rey here in this match was clearly the underdog in this. John Cena has a ton of size on him. Didn't wrestle already once that night. And yeah, so early in the match, they're trying to do a feel-out process here. These are two of the biggest baby faces of the Ruthless Aggression era. So it's kind of interesting seeing them kind of come to this conclusion here when the Ruthless Aggression era is kind of, they're two of the biggest stars of it, and it's past now. So we're in the PG era, the Universe era, whatever you want to call it. So John Cena and Rey Mysterio, they kind of just do like, John's trying to kind of tie up with Rey Mysterio because he's bigger and stronger. Rey Mysterio kicks at John Cena's knee. Keep that in mind for later in the match. Rey Mysterio, he gets picked up and he does a Hurricanrana to John Cena. It wasn't a Hurricanrana. He was like, yeah, he does like a little like leg scissors, throws John Cena. They end up going out of the ring. Rey Mysterio does a cool dive out to John Cena on the ring. John Cena does manage to take advantage out there by catching Rey Mysterio and hitting him with a clothesline. He gets Rey Mysterio back in the ring. Rey Mysterio is like right back out of it. He gets right back into the match. Really cool moment here is when John Cena goes for the STF on Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio manages to counter out of it and then put John Cena in the STF because once John Cena gets out of it, he goes for an AA on Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio manages to get out of it because of John Cena's hurt knee. Now, there was a cool moment here, too, where John Cena went for a five-knuckle shuffle on Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio managed to counter with a kick. So, yeah, Rey Mysterio kind of always had a little answer for John Cena throughout the majority of this match. Now, there was a close moment here where Rey Mysterio did manage to hit the 619 and then the West Coast pop. No, he didn't hit the West Coast pop on him. He just hit the splash. And then 1-2, John Cena manages to kick out, and then Rey Mysterio, he has another opportunity at another 619, but John Cena comes off the ropes, hits Rey Mysterio with an AA, only one, and he picks up, I'm not really sure what title reign this was for John Cena, how many he's won. So I think this is his 9th world title at this point in his career. I don't know. I'd have to look in a little deeper into this. So, yeah, I don't know how deep this title reign was. I think it was probably his 9th WWE title. So yeah, he already had a whole bunch of WWE Championship wins by this point. But yeah, really big win for John Cena here. And yeah, this sets up the feud with CM Punk heading into SummerSlam here. So yeah, this was a really, really good match here. So I don't know, I think John Cena had that really good Raw match with Randy Orton in 2014. I felt like they had a great match there. Obviously, the two matches with Shawn Michaels and CM Punk, those are legendary matches. He might have had one with Triple H back in 2009. The MSG, he had a good steel cage with Edge on Raw, but I really feel like this is probably number 3 for me on the John Cena Raw match list. So that's my take on this. Anyways, let me know what your guys' top 3 John Cena Raw matches are, or top 10. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, we'll be back later, hopefully like right away here with another video. So yeah, peace out, guys.